I don't think we were recording at the time, but earlier you mentioned how you found out about the museum. Do you mind going over that again, please?
I don't. I have a friend of mine who lives here at Inverness. His daughter had been over to the museum, and she had seen that work that it was an audio type thing, work they had done. They did a piece on me at December 7th because I'd been in the Navy. And he brought it back to me, and they had some pictures with it and everything. And they had stuff in that article that I didn't think anybody except me and my folks knew about. They knew about me being they had it in the article, that I was at the movie theater, to Yale Theater, whenever Pearl Harbor hit. And anybody didn't know that. That just didn't. So I talked to Steve
Steve Robinson. Okay.
Steve Robinson. And he said, well, I Googled a lot of stuff. And he said, I found out about you. And so we wrote that. And anyway, that's when I told my daughter, I said, we've got to go to Claremore, the museum. And she was familiar with Claremore because we used to go over there when my folks were still alive, when she was
You have one daughter?
Well, just one daughter.
One daughter.
And we used to go over there and see her grandparents, my folks. And when we were around close, we never were too far from Claremore. But anyway, that's how I knew about the museum. And then when I got over there, Joe Blackburn was there. Joe's one of the museum directors, I understand.
Yes.
And his dad and my dad worked out at the coal mine, at Rogers County coal mine. They were welders out there. In fact, my dad taught his dad how to weld and got him the job. But anyway, Joe was there, and so we spent some time with him, and they did a little interview, did a little audio interview when I was there at that time.
Now, when you walked in, you noticed a picture on the wall. What did that picture mean to you?
Well, I couldn't hardly believe it. That was my dad on the wall. I knew the picture.
Big 14 by 11, if I recall.
Oh no, it's about a 3 by 6, I believe.
All right.
It takes up a big portion of that wall. But anyway,
in a football uniform.
In a football uniform, over the ball, getting ready to snap it, And I was kind of stunned right at first, and then I said, "That's my dad." And then I turned to my daughter. I said, "That's your granddaughter, their granddad."
Granddad.
And she walked over and.
Well, that was worth the trip over, wasn't it?
I'm sorry?
That was worth your trip
yes,
over.
Yes, it was absolutely. And then I walked around and saw parts of the other museum, but we're going back again. My daughter said, we're going back and spend 2 or 3 hours over there. Because,
good. You'll always be welcome.
She said, there's too much in there you need to see, because I saw a lot of memories.
Well, they keep adding to it. It's what makes it so nice.
I know they do.
And
I know they do, and it's a wonderful thing for that town.